let's start not with this team, but with this team over here.
There you go. All right. United.
Manchester
Win.
United.
We win. We won. Chelsea, 0. United 1.
Oh.
Liam Rosenior, you are a fraud, mate. But I hope that you see out the remainder of your contract, because what he and Blueco are doing to that club, or like Rory Jennings says, a great institution of British football.
Oh.
What they are doing is a disgrace, because I used to fear Chelsea. I feared them. I thought, they can be a bit... If even under Maresca, they weren't the best, but they still won 2 trophies. They're always there. And they might even make an FA Cup final this year. So I'm not going to say they're going to end the season trophyless, but that brand of football, 1 win in 8, 4 league losses in a row without scoring for the first time in decades.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is awful. And let me read you some stats from their attackers, good sir.
Tell me.
Okay? Delap has not scored a goal in 20 games.
Okay.
Garnacho has not scored a league goal in 6 months.
Lesbian.
Pedro Neto has not scored in the last 9 matches.
Should have come to Newcastle there.
Cole Palmer has 0 goals in the last 7 matches. Now, this...
I'm a bit cold. I'm a little bit
cold.
shaky.
But let's zero in on that Cole Palmer name, because this is someone who I'm guilty. I called him world class. We both rated him. He did show up in a big game for England. But do you want to know his stats in big 6 games since joining Chelsea? Against United, 6 games, 2 non-penalty goals, of course, because you fucking scored against us twice. I remember that game in 2024. Arsenal, 4 games, 0 non-penalty goals. Liverpool, 3 games, 0 non-penalty goals. City, 6 games, 0 non-penalty goals. Spurs, 4 games, to be fair, 0 non-penalty goals. Now, have we overhyped another English prospect? Is he just Phil Foden with a bit of a lisp? Yeah?
And no chin.
And no chin. I don't know what we're doing here. I have no idea how this is the future of Chelsea. I rate Caicedo. I rate Fernandes. They did quite well in midfield, I feel, against us. But not as well as Casemiro, who was involved. 18 defensive actions. Fuck, he's 34. He doesn't need to try. But he covered every blade of grass, albeit quite slowly. And
what he does.
He was helped by the return of Mainu. Now, I don't know how many of you saw my Leeds reaction. I did TikTok, I did a video. That was a disgrace. And I think Carrick exposed himself. He showed his shortcomings. But what he did against Chelsea is rectified almost all of it. He started, to be fair, a similar team, but he was forced to start a different back four due to injuries. We only had Heaven as our only fit senior centre-back. Mazraoui played out of position in right centre-back. And then Dalot, admittedly, one of the best games I've seen him play because he was marking Garnacho.
Easiest job in the world, by the way. Jesus Christ.
Mate, he is dog shit. You know what? He's made up for it because he saved his best game at United for Saturday, sorry. That was the best performance I've seen him put out for us. So thank you. Thanks for that, Garnacho. Thank you very much. Luke Shaw posted that picture of him just flooring him. And he put an important win.
Respect.
Bruno in the comments saying that's a violation. Honestly, there's a reason why all of our players blanked that guy. And that genuinely might be the end of my agenda, because he got so humiliated. He put in the worst performance I've ever seen a former player do against their former club.
Yeah.
And
I've watched Anthony Gordon against Everton. Okay.
It's true, me too. And I kind of feel bad for him, because I think his career in England's done this summer. I think he
will
back
be
to Spain.
leaving.
Yes.
Back to Spain, yes, exactly.
Betis or Sociedad, something like that.
Oh my God, Betis, to have Anthony and Garnacho in the same team. That would be iconic.
Inject it. Honestly, I take that every single day. 1-0 away at Chelsea. I mean, Heaven with a fantastic performance. I really want to see him in the first team more. I think Lissandro Martinez, too injury prone, too erratic. Whether you think to be fair, his hair pull, if you call it a red card, fine. But I've seen that happen twice this weekend. Not even a foul. Not even a foul. So, again, PJMOL, where's the fucking consistency? We talked about Gabriel in the last video. And yeah, I mean, it takes a lot to make Dalot look like a good right back. It really does. And shout out to Bruno, 18 assists now on the season. 3 more, and he breaks the record.
Damn.
Could it happen?
I think he will. I truly do think he will.
I think so. 5 more games. Half of those are home games. So I think there's a good chance. You just need to get maybe a couple against Brentford next week, and then we'll see what happens. Cunha hitting form at the right time because Mbumo's disappeared. I don't know what's happened. His form's fallen off a cliff. Doesn't look as confident as he did in kind of the middle of this season. But
That's true.
It's okay, though. It's okay. When you have other attackers around you that can pick up the slack, it's okay. And now, with that goal from Cunha, it means that all 3 of our summer signings are on double digits for goals and assists. This is exactly what I predicted. I said they would all get goal contributions in the double figures, and that's all you need. I don't need someone to score 30 goals and get 10 assists. I need that kind of output spread out. If you can get me 50 to 60 goal contributions spread out across our front 3 and Bruno, which we are doing right now, that is top 4 level. And hopefully next season you elevate that to a title challenge. It's really nice to see. And that win also means that it's our first win at Stamford Bridge since 2020. And it's the first time in a season that we've beat Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea away since 1985. So Ferguson couldn't even do it. What a weird year. I think that just says more about the quality of the league. Okay, I'm not saying this is a good United side because it really isn't. But fuck me. We mathematically now just need 2 more wins to get Champions League. And is it going to happen? Do you think we solidify? Top 5. We're 10 points clear of Chelsea right now.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's a massive boost to your summer window as well. Not necessarily with how much you can spend, but more just you're going to be fine for your profit and sustainability rules or whatever the new squad cost ratio thing is. You'll be perfectly fine with that. So, and Champions League football, you're going to be able to acquire those Champions League players, which is what United need.
It is what we need.
You took the risk with Sesko. You didn't know how that was going to work out. He's had a good year. I'd say he's had a decent first season.
Decent.
But Højlund also had a decent first season. So I will wait. I will wait another year. Same with Voltemada. He had a decent first part of his, career at Newcastle. But obviously, I need to see that next year.
Yeah, of course. You don't want someone to be found out because that can happen. It can happen.
But you need a midfielder. You need fullbacks. Probably need another centre back. You need a lot of players coming in, same like us,
Yeah, we do. I think we got to dip into that free agent market, man. We got to do it. There's a lot of free agents. I mean, could Newcastle get Bernardo Silva? Probably not. But a bit about a bit about Chelsea though before we move on. Chelsea now in the league sit 10 points. 7 points off 5th. That's Liverpool. They are on the same number of points as Brentford and Bournemouth, only 1 point more than Brighton and Everton, 2 more than Sunderland, and so on and so on and so on. Are they going to get Europe at all?
I don't know. I'd like to think that they would. I did back them to. So Rosenior's kind of fallen off a cliff a little bit, hasn't he?
I never rated him, man.
Form.
I never rated this guy.
I've liked it at the beginning. I mean, I just think maybe the message has gone a little flat, a little quickly. I also don't think he plays the greatest style of football when I watch Chelsea. But yeah, I mean, listen, Mudrik's back soon. He might do well with Mudrik.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, I genuinely think Chelsea are going to miss out on Europe altogether, and I would put money. They're playing Brighton midweek, and then they're playing Leeds in the FA Cup semi-final. Put money on them to get knocked out by Leeds.
Yeah, that'd be very Chelsea.
Leeds are coming up here. The form is, they're pretty much safe now. Their form is great. They've won their last 3. They've won their last 3 in all competitions. They haven't lost since the beginning of March. Well, Liam Rosenior, I think you could be sacked on the 26th of April, my friend, because you're going to be outside the Champions League spots by so much, where it's pretty much impossible, and a relegation battling side is about to knock you out of the FA Cup. Bearing in mind they're 3 points behind Newcastle. But yeah, shout out to United.
If that doesn't show you how bad our season is, by the way, then I don't know what really does. We are technically, like in a relegation battle. Technically in a relegation battle.
This is what I was gonna say. But also, you're only 6 points off Chelsea. So it's
true.
It's true. One of those. I have
swings and roundabouts.
It's gonna be close. But I wanted to shout out Michael Carrick, and I think he's done a lot for his permanent managerial appointment. He proved that he can adapt, he can change, he can make proactive substitutions, and see out an important away result. 1-0, I take it. More clean sheets than Amorim in this small period of time. So you can do a lot worse than Michael Carrick, but you could also do better, is my point.